Hi, Mike here. Thanks so much for purchasing your LapStacker Flex. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install it on a dual tube folding wheelchair. So first off, the most important thing is to decide whereabouts is the optimal position for your LapStacker to be relative to your carrying area. So once you've determined that, mid-thigh in my case is great, you look down beside you and see whereabouts on the frame of the chair that optimal spot is. Now, you might not always get that optimal spot because there are things on the wheelchair that are in the way, but we always like to try and aim for as central to the area as possible. I'm going to install the LapStacker Flex on a dual frame folding wheelchair vertically. The reason it's installed vertically is that when the chair folds, each side of the LapStacker remains in that position and remains optimally tensioned. So let's get started. The first thing to do is to install the Velcro onto each side of the flex strap and then onto the frame of the wheelchair. So simply apply one side of the Velcro to the flex strap, making sure that it touches the radius here nicely. Press that firmly so there's no air gaps, and then you can repeat that for the other side. The next step is to take an alcohol wipe and just gently wipe down the area on the frame where you think the LapStacker is going to be best for you. We're going to do that on the top and the bottom of the dual tube frame, all the way around. Then we're going to put the other piece of the Velcro just on the top section of the frame. In the case of this type of wheelchair, you may need to trim the Velcro a little bit so that there isn't any overlap. I'm not going to do that for this video, but just letting you know that that may be something you need to do. The next step is to make sure you have some clearance by lifting the seat base up. And then take one side of the LapStacker Flex. You want the LapStacker logo to be facing front, and simply place over the top of the Velcro and wrap the tension strap around the lower side of the chair and clip the buckle together and tension that up. And as you can see, it's that easy. That is how one side of the LapStacker Flex is installed vertically. You can tidy up the loose end of the strap with the rubber retainer ring that's supplied. And there's one final step, and that is to thread through the webbing into the buckle holder. So you make sure the retainer is open, and then simply slide the webbing through the slot. And then lastly, slide the retainer buckle in place. And there you have it. That is one side of your LapStacker Flex installed. It's a simple matter of repeating for the other side and making sure you still have clearance from the brakes and the seat base. And that really is as simple as that. There's your LapStacker Flex installed. If you have any questions or you need support, please feel free to reach out to us. We're more than happy to help.